Howdy, everyone. Here I am again at Sea Cave. It's me, Calder, the guy who usually does all this stuff. And welcome to the now third in many seasonal game jams that we host as NOGD and Sea Cave, making games for our wonderful Sea Cab over here, which is having a horrible white balance issue. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. There we are. That Judah is beautifully displaying over here. The theme's up there, so you aren't allowed to see that, but I'm going to hide all this unpertinent info. There's Judah showing off our wonderful cab. There it is. He's having a great time. And he's playing Nate's Plate, a standout game from the Blueberry Jam. And here he goes. He's about to get ready. And there he is. He's playing it. And this is the wonderful machine we'll be making our games for. If you guys aren't already familiar with what the Sea Cab or the Sea Cave Sea Cab jams or the Sea Cab game jams are for, we essentially are trying to make as many games as possible to show off at our local indie game cabinet we have here at Sea Cave Arcade on 3000 St. Claude. And we just want to make it full of y'all's games and show off all the cool stuff. As you can see, let's just give the theme away early. The theme is contact. And that could be contact like for your eyes, you know, the little things you put in there. It could be contact like physical contact. It could be contact like making first contact. I don't care what kind of contact it is. It'll just be some kind of contact. Play with a theme, have fun with the theme. It'll be really fun. If you really think weird on it, we'll have, I think, a little bit of judgment stuff about like who has the best theme. But yeah, just before we go too far into things, I'm bummed personally that we're not going to be able to have as many things indoors. We were planning on having stuff here at Sea Cave Arcade. We're planning on having stuff at scale during the weekend so we could actually, you know, have in-person jamming again. But we all kind of saw at NGD what the winds were kind of blowing with the Delta variant, and even if you're vaccinated, it seems as if you can still get kind of sick. So in order to make sure that everyone's healthy and happy and no one gets sick because of us, we decided to just go ahead and make sure that we'll do the smart thing and the safe thing, and maybe the next jam we have over in the winter, probably another Cranberry Jam or Satsuma Jam, we'll finally have an in-person meetup. But for right now, we're still going to keep our distances and make this a mostly virtual jam. With that said, I'll be around here pretty much consistently throughout the weekend, after I teach courses during the day, in order to tell, you know, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to just meet up, or we'll even have a little sign-up sheet over here. If you want to find teams and stuff like that, or just talk, you're welcome to come here and do it. There won't be any sort of formal meetups or something like that, but you're totally welcome to come by and you know, organize stuff. In the meantime, let's get some other stuff about the jam out of the way. The theme, of course, is contact, as I just said. Here's some details about the cab. We've gone over this with the other stuff. I'm going to run through this pretty quickly, and then I'm going to tell you all the fun things we've fixed about the cab in the meantime. So the cab, it runs on a Windows 10 PC that's sort of put into the bottom of this sick little Street Fighter cabinet you can see here. It has a GeForce 1060 graphics card, which is like alright. It used to be a sort of medium card, but obviously like you're not going to be able to do super duper ray tracing stuff, but for the most part, it'll run things fairly well, and we haven't had any sort of issues running stuff in the past. What it also has is 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 2 terabyte SSD, a fairly decent processor. We're running the controls off of 2 separate PCBs that run essentially like 360, PS3 controllers, whatever. In addition to that, though, if you have trouble mapping stuff to that, I have a fairly robust front-end system that I work with, and we've been working with throughout all the jams, that if it doesn't work that way, I can just map it to something else, which is fine. We have a keystroke mapper that does everything fairly well, and I can pretty much take in your inputs, whatever they are for the most part, and make them work. And if it doesn't work, I'll get in contact with you, and I'll make sure it works. Additionally, if you want to test your games during the 10 days that we're having this jam virtually, you want to come by here, just tell me a heads up, and I'll get your whole setup, and I'll get the stuff on there, and you'll be able to sort of run a test. and, you know, see if everything's working on the cab. But for the most part, it should work fine. And with that said, I've also gotten pretty much every game from the past few jams, barring my own ones that are incomplete, onto there at this point. So we really don't have a lot that stops us in terms of what we put on there. We have Twine games, we have HTML5 games, we have Unity games, we have Game Maker games, we have Clip Studio games. So don't worry about the sort of software you make it in. It's my job to make it work, and for the most part, we've made everything work. The big detail I want to say about the cabinet, and the one thing that like I hope I'll have fixed in the future, but for right now isn't really cooperating, is that the games, this is like the one hardware mandate I want to make, not hardware, I guess just certification mandate. It's got to be in full screen. For some reason, our thing has issues going between full screen and not full screen. I don't really know why. I'll hopefully have it fixed in the future, but as long as your game launches in full screen, you should be fine. Additionally, I'll just actually keep it on here so you guys can see this information. With the theme, have fun with it. I think I've already said this, but, you know, the theme is loose. I don't have any expectations of that, and there's no penalization for not following it too strictly or anything like that. Obviously, we just want folks to have fun. Let's see, what else is important? Organizationally, yeah. So once again, if you don't have a team or if you don't feel confident doing stuff on your own, we have a number of sort of organizational tools in our Discord chat. And if you haven't joined our Discord chat, there's a link to it in ckabjam.com, the stuff that's on the flyers, or ckabgamejam.com. We have so many URL redirects to this, so don't worry about that. Just join our Discord in the CCAB Jam channel. You'll see a whole bunch of pinned messages. I'll have everything you need in there. Additionally, we'll update the itch as soon as I'm off of this with the theme and the info that you'll need for that. Remember, of course, it's a 10-day jam. We'll have a midweek check-in. It might be a stream. It might sort of be mixed between stream and just sort of in here a little bit. But that's all, you know, barring how things go. I should also say, if you do want to come here for whatever reason, be aware of the new city mandates of vaccinations per restaurant. CCAVE is zoned as a restaurant, so you'll have to have a vaccination, or I think it's like a 72-hour COVID check. I don't know the exact details of it on hand in order to, you know, enter any restaurant in the city, much less CCAVE. So keep that in mind. We don't make the rules, though I do, of course, think vaccinations are a wonderful and great thing for everyone to have. What else? What else? I feel like I'm going a lot faster than before, and I feel like I might be missing something. Okay, other things. In terms of the control scheme, as I said in other jams, you can either think of this as 2 players, 1 player with 6 buttons, 2 players with 6 buttons each, or if you want, have fun with it, you know. We had Nate's Plates that was just up there earlier that uses both sticks. It can either be 1 player or 2 player, and you can use both sticks as 1 player, or you could use all, I guess, 6 + 6, 12 buttons on there for one thing. It doesn't really matter. We'll always have some sort of fun way to play with the hardware to do that. It is technically on a network if you're trying to figure that out. That won't necessarily be as consistent if you want to do something with weird network stuff, so I can't promise that if you have some sort of online functionality we want to put within your game. I don't know if that'll work. Classes-wise, we're going to be running it the same way as we did before. Let me put it back on myself. Classes, we'll have them streamed on here, same channel. I'm going to be doing the same few ones I usually do. So we're going to have a 3D modeling class starting up tomorrow, which is just basic 3D modeling. I'm going to go through very basic stuff and then make a very basic character and sort of show y'all best practices in modeling, and additionally just how to sort of use Blender. Also do a little intro class on pixel art and how to bring it into Unity specifically, because Unity is my sort of specialty. And I think I might have another class that's going to just kind of be like how to put in whatever weird artwork you want, and to sort of take some sort of stuff in the room. If you guys want to participate in the class, we'll have stuff in our meetup section on the Discord that you can join in, and I'll have special streaming options so you can ask questions, and I'll be able to see what y'all are making, and everyone can follow along. That's sort of the strength of these classes. We've done in the past, and having people there to kind of work with you is really fun, and you sort of get the actual classroom experience. Again, we wish we could have done this stuff in person. We were all really excited to do this stuff in person and have that, but, you know, I don't know. No one's more bummed than me, probably, about that. With that in mind, if you're looking for a team, we have our traditional big old spreadsheet here. I'm going to show it off real quick. In the meantime, don't worry about all of this sort of stuff. Here, that'll kind of, if you want to sign up, here's my team, Cool Kids. Put your name. Ideally, put your Discord number and your name in there. It's not on there right now. If you can put your Discord information and name, it's really important to me. So when I set everything up, I can set everything up perfectly, get your logo, get your video or whatever, or anything else you might want to display on the cab, make sure everything's running, make sure your build is fine. So if you make something for the Game Jam, please find some way to either put your name in here with whatever information you need, and some way or some name for me to contact you. Usually your Discord ID is perfect. So for instance, I'm going to put in my thing, Calder, ! Is what I am in the NRGD Discord. Again, if you want to contact me, I'm one of the organizers, so you'll be able to see my name, big ol' at the top, and send me a message, and you know, I can figure that out. And if you put your name in there, I can make sure everything goes swimmingly in the future. Other than that, I need to probably get out of the Discord thing here. I think that's most of the stuff we have covered. I'll have more information as we go on. I'm going to update the itch with our new theme of Contact. Again, the theme is Contact for the Strawberry Game Jam. I'm going to do a quick little check and see if there's anything people have asked in the Discord here. Remember, again, there's no limitations what engine you use, or how the game works. It may be on an arcade stick, as long as it interfaces with it somehow, and those buttons somehow, and is able for me to start it and turn it off. Don't worry about it. That includes games that are made in Twine, for instance. I will find a mapping thing to make it work for you. It's pretty much my job to make things work on that arcade cabinet. So if you can kind of envision how it would work, I will try my best to figure out how it works. Additionally, in the past, we used to pretty much have a hard and fast rule of don't worry about, you know, mapping too much control stuff, or if you're having like difficulty doing the player controls or something like that, or like mapping to a cabinet, don't worry about that while you're making the game. The way we do submissions for this is I have a pretty hefty Dropbox server that I'll give you guys an access to drop a folder with the exe of your game. You can update your game as you go. You can fix bugs as you see fit. You can change certain principles on it. We have a couple people whose games have already been updated on this cab from before. And once you submit the games there, you'll be able to kind of tweak them throughout time. Nothing is eternal. I'm never going to put anything on this cab that you guys don't want to be seen. So if you want to patch a game, if you want to fix a game, if you want to make sure it works afterwards, don't worry. I'll be able to help you with that, and I'll be able to fix that for you in the future, and it's all in your hands to sort of patch things as they go on. Additionally, as you can see the cab, we have some fun sort of decorations on it, but if you guys want to come by and actually decorate the cab, paint on it, change the marquee art, all that sort of stuff, we'll have some sign-up sheets in the Discord. I'll have more information on that. Or if you just want to come by, just, again, talk to me, Calder, ! In the Discord, and I can set something up. We'd love it if people came by and painted this thing, or made some weird marquee art, or did anything to make it look unique and strange. I think that's what we really want, is this thing to really look like a strange, wonderful little beast. So it fits in with all the other cabs here at Sea Cave. If that's all being said, I don't know if there's much else for me to really add to this. If you guys have any questions, speak now on the stream chat or in Discord, or forever hold your peace. I'll stick around for like 5 more minutes. If you need to form a team, let me know, and especially, you know, in those Excel sheets, or I guess spreadsheets we have in the Discord as well, in the Sea Cave Jam Discord channel, on the NOGD Discord, rather. Just sign up there. Let me know if it's all working. Let me know if there's any problems, and we'll be able to find you a team. Hopefully, the earlier you try to set that stuff up, the easier it'll be for you guys to find a team. But other than that, we'll still have classes. I'll update the calendar with more classes as we go. I'll have more technical sort of stuff stickied there, as there is still some good technical pinouts on the pin section in our Sea Cave Jam on the NOGD Discord for you to sort of peruse and see if it works out. If you are not from New Orleans and you're just watching the stream or something like that, don't worry. You don't have to be from here. It'll still be on that cabinet. And if you want to put your game on somewhere other than the cabinet, of course, that's always fine. We want to make this stuff more about what you guys can make than anything else. Nothing is locked on this cabinet. There is no licensing deals or anything like this. We just want to put silly games on here. And with that in mind, I hope, you know, have fun with Contact. Maybe you want to make something about the Jodie Foster movie in the 1990s, Contact. I tried to watch that movie like 80 times as a kid, and I fell asleep every time. My parents loved it. I can mostly just remember at some point she's on a beach at the end. Pretty rad movie, Contact. I've never had to wear contacts, but you know, sometimes people get their little contact and it rolls up in their eye. I think you can make a game about that. Maybe you can make a game about hugging, and that could be it. A game about physical contact. Or maybe you can make a game about making contact for the first time, or like a telegram, or an email, or electrical contacts, or who knows. Have fun with it. If you want to stream your work, this is something we've done in the past a lot. Meetup space in our Discord, go right ahead. Let me know if you're on Twitch, so we can host you guys on the NOGD Discord and get some more viewers, you know, get that Twitch affiliation, get that Twitch partnership. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be a Twitch partner. But other than that, I'll have an additional sign-up sheet here at Sea Cave. If you rather think that little analog way, I'll have information here as well. I got a fun little box of crayons for y'all. But with that in mind, and no other questions, I think this might be the end of the stream. Thanks for participating, y'all. I can't wait to see what everyone makes, and I'll be around in Disc just to talk to all y'all if y'all have anything to say. In the meantime, thanks again. I'm really excited. This is the third. We're almost at a full year of these things. I'm always thrilled to see the things that people make. We've had some really cool stuff in the past. I love Figure 8. I love Nate's Plates. I love 8 Minutes to Land the World. I love the games that I made, didn't make, that showed up there. Shout out to Craft Control. Almost done. Almost on the cabinet. Very beautiful. Our Octo Chef game. No, what do we call it? Operation Occupator Cullinator. We'll have so much fun stuff on that cab, and I just want to reiterate one more time, if your game was submitted in the past, it's pretty much on there at this point. The only games that isn't on there are just like 2 or 3, like maybe literally 1 that I reached out to the creator of and I haven't gotten any contact back. And that was for Cranberry. So yeah, just let me know and we'll be able to get everything sort of functioning soon. But in the meantime, it's been lovely, y'all. I'll be here at Sea Cave during the week if you have any more questions. And I think, with that said, get ready to get jamming. Have fun, y'all.